Hello, Sandy. You're the first to arrive at class today. That's true to your personality, isn't it? So welcome. We're just going to let everybody load in for class today, and we have our Saturday afternoon Pilates class. This is becoming a regular now. Every Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, a little happy hour Pilates. So fusion Pilates today. So we're going to be blending traditional Pilates mat work with non-traditional, what I call contemporary core conditioning as we go through. And we'll do a little bit of yoga stretching as we go as well, so we create some mobility in our body. So great to see people loading in. Let's see, who do I know? Darcy, welcome back. For more, Leanna, you and your family are doing awesome. The whole family's working out. I loved your comment about yesterday's stretch class and your dog not being happy about you stealing the ball. My dog wasn't happy about it either. so thanks for your comments. They were fun and funny, because we have to make the best of what we've got right now, right? So we just make it happen. Who else is getting here? Jojo, great to have you in class again today too, as well. And we are going to go for 40-45 minutes of Pilates. So settle in. You want to make sure you have a mat. Other than that, just some water and your own body weight. That's all we need. We are going to do some balance training today. So if you have a chair or a counter close by, if you know that balance is kind of a challenge for you, you can use that support as we go. But we're going to get started right away because I want to make sure that you get into your evening activities, whatever that may be. So if you are in Calgary, you know the sun finally came out. I can't believe we're still having snowstorms, middle of April, but so it is. So it is. We're hibernating anyway, so it's okay. So let's come to our mat, and let's bring your feet a comfortable distance apart for you. Now that might be parallel, slightly turned out. What is your comfortable position? And let's just connect to our breath, so Pilates breath. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's just do a couple deep breaths just to center ourselves. Inhale, exhale one more time. Inhale, exhale, and come down. Good. So roll the shoulders back and down so we open up the chest to allow breath in. Take your hands, wrap your fingers around your ribs. So fingertips to the front, thumbs to the back, so you can feel the back side and front rib cages. So Pilates is a breath in through the nose. So full breath in. And as you exhale, breathe through pursed lips. Inhale again. And as you exhale through pursed lips, I want you to feel this internal tension that you create. The emphasis of the exhalation is to engage the deep core muscles. So inhale again, feel expansion of the ribs in 3 directions. And as you exhale, feel that lifting upwards of the abdominals towards the diaphragm to move the air out. So think about that. We're going to add a little bit onto here. Relax your arms, bend your knees, and feel your feet press into the floor. Because one of the muscles that help in breathing is your inner thighs. I know, go figure. If we get those inner thighs working as we stand up, it links to our pelvic floor, which then helps us engage up to the diaphragm. So think of pressing upwards as we breathe. So inhale, sink, exhale, pull up. So pulling from the floor all the way to the diaphragm. Again, inhale, exhale. You should feel that internal energy. That's that bracing of the core. Inhale, exhale. Let's link the arms with it. Inhale, exhale. So it's a reverse of yoga, right? Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You're like, that is so weird for me. It's about breath control. Roll your shoulder blades back. Find the relationship between your shoulders and your shoulder blades in the back of the body. So shoulders to shoulder blades. Shoulders to shoulder blades. Good. And I want movement in them. Movement. So take your hands out in front, arms about shoulder distance apart. Now keep the arm distance exactly where it is. And just retract your shoulder blades back and forward. So you feel the shoulder blades slide against the back wall. So you feel it come in, sliding out. So a gliding in, a gliding out of the shoulder blades. So we get them moving, right? And then inhale, reach up, exhale, and let the arms float down. Reach your arms forward, inhale, reach up, exhale, let them float down. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up in front, exhale, come down. Inhale, lift up, exhale, and release. Let's move down the spine. Slightly tuck your chin, round the back, and curve just so you feel the stretch into the bottom rib cage, and then roll yourself back up. So feel the movement from the upper ribs to the bottom. Exhale, curve. and then feel it into the bottom ribs, and then roll up. Now you're going to feel compression into the front body. Exhale, compress into the front body, expand the back body. So we just get a little stretch there, and then come up. And we're going to go all the way down. Inhale, exhale, curve. Bend your knees, soften down. Now in this bent knee position, let the tension come out of your neck and shoulders, and maybe just shake it out. If you've been doing lots of workouts, maybe there's some tension in your body. You just need to let it come down a little bit, right? So from here, push through the feet again, activate your legs, roll up all the way. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, and come down. Let's do it again. Whole spine, tuck the chin, then the upper ribs, the middle ribs, the bottom ribs, then into your low back, then the pelvis, and then all the way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale, roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Inhale, take a deep breath. We have one more. Exhale, come down, tuck the chin, roll. Roll, 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 roll. All the way. And then roll all the way back up to standing. Take a deep breath. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, let the arms float down. Let's warm up the hips. So here's where your balance is going to start. So you're going to bring your feet close together. Lift your left foot off the floor and just touch that big toe to the floor. Externally rotate the hip, internally rotate the hip. So you want to feel that the leg is moving in the hip joint without your spine rotating. So taking your hands to the top of the pelvis, keep the top of the pelvis level and the hips equally pointing forward as you internally rotate and externally rotate. And you'll feel the inner thigh work on the way in and the outer hip work on the way out. 2 more repetitions, right? Waking up the nervous system, isn't it? And then bring it down. Roll through the feet. Let's go into the other side. I'd like you to observe what one side is doing compared to the other side. So come up onto the big toe. You don't have to balance if you don't want to, or you can lift that foot right up. Internal, external rotation. Can you internally rotate and externally rotate without movement of the trunk? So this is teaching or training the trunk to stabilize, so that we stabilize through the core body, so that when you do bigger exercises like the planks, we've got these muscles turned on and ready to go. And we've got the muscles who are the movers doing the work, right? So the movers are doing the work, the stabilizers are doing the work to stabilize. One more repetition, in and out. Good, and then bring it to the floor and roll it out. Take a deep breath, inhale, raise up. All right, so that was a little bit of warm up through the rotators of the hip. So now a little bit wider stance. You're going to come into a squat, nice slow squat here. Now level your feet. So if you look at your toes are in line, not one foot in front of the other. Sometimes we stand with a slight rotation perhaps. Then sit back into the hips. You're really sitting back into the hips. Now the work is here. Lift the abdominal away from the thighs so that we activate the abdominals and the spinal muscles as you sit deeper. Good, reach here. Now we're going to take that to a hinge. Hinge, touch down to where you can, and then sit back into your squat. So you want to keep from your tailbone to the top of your head absolutely still. You hinge and you sit. So the legs are doing the work, the core is stabilizing. Whoa. You're going to start to feel some work come into the legs, yes? What do you think? Keep it going. So your work is to not move from the pelvis to the top of the head. We're absolutely still. Hey, Carol, great to see you here today. All right, 2 more. Are your legs starting to feel a little bit? Remember, it's a hinge and then a sit and a hinge and a sit. Stand all the way up. Exhale and roll out the feet. Thanks for coming, Cooper. Can you go over there, honey? Okay, thank you. All right, take your right foot in front, your left foot behind as if you're standing on a balance beam. So my balance beam is not very good today. Okay, hold it here. So standing on the balance beam, that in itself could be enough work. Right, now we're going to rotate to the right. Rotate to the right. Inhale to the center. Rotate to the left. Now have your eyes follow your back hand, and that's going to create a little bit more challenge. So we're trying to keep the hips where they are and rotate the rib cage. So remember, Pilates is about quality of movement. If you've had enough, take a break, then pick it up again. Don't feel like you have to do them all. Inhale to the center, exhale down. Step the opposite foot forward. See if this is your better side, right? On the balance beam. This is definitely my better side. Okay, rotate to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. So that exhalation helps you rotate and create that inner core contraction as you rotate. Your inhalation is like a hydraulic jack. It lifts you up. So every time you come back to the center, feel like you're going upward through the spine. 2 more times. 1 more time. Good. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, step back so that you're back on that balance beam. So back on the balance beam, arms are out. Now you're going to take your weight into the front foot. The back foot taps back behind you, then circles and taps front. Tap back, tap front. So the leg crosses the midline of the body, so slightly in front, slightly behind. So you've got that imaginary line on the floor that you're tapping to the front, you're tapping to the back, and you're trying to get the hip to do the movement. 4 more, 3 more. If you want to go slower, you go ahead. 2. This time take that foot to the front, commit to that leg, shift your weight onto the front foot, find your balance. The back foot circles and taps in front, circles and taps behind. Remember, if you lose your balance, no big deal. You just start again. You just start again. So work through it. Tap front, tap back. Keep it working. Again, try not to tip the pelvis, but keep the pelvis level. If you think of the pelvis like a bowl of water, we don't want it to tip forward or back or side to side. It's still. The pelvis is still. 2 more. 1 more. Good, then take it back. Take a deep breath. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, let's go into a forward bend. So we come into a stretch here. Lengthening, 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 lengthening. But while we're stretching, we're still balancing. Good. Bend your knees, lift your back heel so that the back knee is slightly turned out, and come into a balanced curtsy. A balanced curtsy. Lift up, come down. Lift up, so the back heel is lifted, the front foot is flat. You're still on that balance beam. So the back leg is turned out. Do you start to feel something happening? Right? Now your core, your trunk is still working to stabilize. Still working to stabilize. Keep it going right here. Good to see some of you back day after day. Workout after workout. 2 more. 1 more. Good. And then step up, step that other foot forward. Back heel lifts. We get down, we get down. Let's go all the way down. Fingertips down. Come into a forward bend. Stretch it out. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Find balance. So we're in that curtsy, lift, and we lower. But it's a curtsy on a balance beam. When I was in university, I actually took gymnastics. I don't know why, but I did, and I actually love the balance beam. It's tricky, it's hard, but it's so good for you. Right? Keep it going. It was an option, so I took it. That along with modern dance and drama. Right? Keep it going. 2 more. I thought they would be easy credits, and I was wrong. I was so wrong. 1 more. Good, and come up and walk it out. Whew. Roll it out. So we've worked the front and back of the body. We're going to work the lateral aspect of the body. Take the left foot to the side, arms out. Lift that foot up. And again, find balance. So imagine the whole right side of your body is against a wall. So we're not tipping into that side. This is called counterbalancing. The body tips over to counterbalance the weight of the leg. We want to keep the body vertical so the muscles of the hip and the trunk have to do the work. How's that going? We're just holding. It's just isometrics. Hold 4, 3, 2. Now we're going to do a leg circle. Circle in one direction. All right, so a Pilates leg circle, but in a standing position. Ugh. What? You say, what? 2 more. 1 more. Reverse the direction. So you lift it up and around without a big or drastic body movement. The leg rotates in that hip joint. If I could see you, I bet you're doing it fantastically. For 4, 3, 2, 1, hold as if nothing happened, and close it in. Oh, roll it out. Okay, opposite side. Directly side, so that leg is directly side from you. Your kneecap is pointing to the front. We just find balance. Remember, at any time you can touch that toe back down. Keep the body vertical. If you're training with somebody else in the room, have them check you. All right, are you straight? Are you straight over top of the leg? Now, from there, circle one direction. Now, between each circle, if you want to tap down, tap the toe down, take that little bit of recovery, and think about inhale to come around, exhale to finish. So you inhale to initiate it, exhale to finish. So you reconnect to that Pilates breath. Good, now let's go the opposite way. Woo. All right, I think some of my Pilates peers are watching today, so I gotta make sure I'm on. Right, keep it going. Take it around and around for 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. This is really important because we're going to be doing this in plank a little later on. Got to bring that foot in and roll it out. Take a deep breath. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, hands to your thighs. Sit back into that squat. Now from your pelvis, tailbone tucks under, navel draws in, curve the spine. So the abdominals create the stretch. And then inhale, lengthen, and the spinal muscles create the extension. Pelvis curves, and then we extend. 2 more. Curve and extend. 1 more time. Curve, extend. This time roll up. All the way out. Take a deep breath. Inhale, raise up. We're going to work our way to the floor. All right, so here we go. Bring your feet hip or shoulder width apart. We're going to build a complex of planking. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll down. So roll down. Walking your hands out along 2 parallel lines. We're going to go for 1 perfect push-up. So now you can be on your knees or your toes. 3 counts to lower. Hug the arms in 1. Hug them in on 2. Hug them in on 3. And on 4, we exhale back up. Just 1. Okay, so now the hand closest to the camera so you can see what's going on lifts up, coming to your side plank. Right. From there, pike up. Rotate, reach across your body, and up. We have 4. We have 3. We've got 2 more. 2. 1 more. And hold. Hold. Stack your feet. All right, stack your feet. And if you like, lift the top leg. Find your balance. Remember that? Or bend your bottom leg. Lift and hold. Point your toe. Circle the leg. So the small circle with the leg that's lifted. For 4, for 3, for 2. Reverse the direction. Remember, you can be all the way up here. Right? You're like, whoa, whoa. As soon as you start circling, you have to really balance. For 4, 3, 2. Put that foot down. Come forward. Lift your hips up. Walk back. All the way, all the way. Roll it up. This is your break. All the way up. Inhale, raise up. Exhale, hands come down. Tuck your chin, roll down. Walk it out. Remember, it's only 1 solid push-up. That's all. Come down. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. You're going to go the opposite side. All right, I'm turning my back to you, so I'm going to flip it around. Okay, so hold here. We're going to take it into that lift and that rotation. Contract across your body. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale. So that strong exhalation helps you get through. And come up. 1 more time. Come through. Oh yeah. And come up. Stack it. Lift the top leg. Options. Knee can come down. Forearm can come down. You choose. Circle the leg. Small circles. You're just drawing that circle around. 4, 3, 2. Reverse it. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn to plank. Walk it up. All the way. Roll up. So good. Inhale here. Exhale down. Curl down. Walk it out. We're going to go all the way to the mat. Come down for 1, 2, 3, and 4 touches down. Point your toes away. Inhale, come to extension. Reach the arms out. Come in, curl the toes under, push up. Walk back. Roll up. All the way. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck your chin. Roll down, roll down. Walk it out. 4 counts to lower. Come down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extension. Come in, push up. Walk back. Next time, we stay down. Roll up. All the way. Inhale here. Exhale, tuck and curl. Roll down. Roll down. Walk it out. Lower for 4 slow counts. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now stay down, stay down. Okay, let's set it up. Feet about as wide as your yoga mat if you're working on a yoga mat. Good, now lift the kneecaps, engage your leg muscles. Get the kneecaps pointing down, and then lower your upper body down. So one hand on top of the other. Rest your forehead. I'm not resting mine because I'm talking to you. But chin tuck. Right leg comes up. Now keep the right knee bent. Just check in on it. All right. Right arm lifts. What? You're going to bend and touch and reach and extend. So same arm, same leg. Your opposite arm is supporting you. Now, if you feel better lifting your upper body up a little bit, support it with your left arm, or the opposite arm. So the arm that is supporting you can hold you. Every time you extend out, try and get longer through your body. Extend. One more. Extend and rest. Oh. Shake out your hips. Here we go. We got the other side. So, lift the leg first. Extend that leg. Nice long lengthening through the leg. So from your hip to your toe. Same arm as leg lengthens. Good. Then reach back. Touch and reach. Touch and reach. So try and make the arc of the arm as big as possible without rotating your body. So we're not turning into it, but we're reaching back for that leg and trying to touch the toe. Now that's mobility as well as strength of the whole back line. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Oh, shake out your hips. Okay, so now more traditional Pilates, a swimmer. Arms go out at a diagonal, fingertips touching the floor. Right, legs go to a diagonal. Push down into the fingertips, and that'll engage your shoulder muscles. I want you to have that feeling of strength. Come up into a light extension. Good. Now, right hand lifts, left leg. And switch. Switch. Inhale, exhale. Slightly tuck the chin, but keep length. So try not to let the head drop. So it's a slight chin tuck, but we're in extended body position. In the center of your body, connect from the ribs to the hips on the front, side, and back of your body. That three-dimensional core that we worked earlier. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold and reach. Breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Now let your legs come down. Take your arms out. Press down into your fingertips. Right? So press down into your fingers. You can feel strength across your back. I think of this like a spider. Right? A spider or a crab or something scary coming at you, right? Pressing down. Elbows lift up, fingertips are pushing. You should feel your strength. Now let your fingertips lift and feel the back of the body work. As you feel the back of the body work, let's talk a little bit about your muscles that are working here. So between your right and left shoulder blade, I want you to feel all of those muscles. Those are your rhomboids, your trap muscles, and the back of your shoulder, feel those muscles. Feel strong. So keep that. Touch your fingertips together behind you. Lift up, then float out. Lift up, float out. Lift up. Okay, we're going to go into a little bit of a yoga-inspired pose next. 2 more. 1 more. Come up. Touch your fingertips. Lift your legs. Hold. Breathe, breathe, breathe. So locust pose from yoga. Open the front body. Breathe into the body. Inhale. Exhale, let the arms float out and lower down. Oh. Release your hips, hands come in beside your ribcage. From your knees or your toes, your choice. Push up to plank. Oh. All right, now, leg lift. Right leg comes up, point the toe, flex the foot. Bend the knee in, push it out. Lower. Left leg, lift, point, flex, bend it in, push it out, lower. We're going to keep going with this on your own rhythm. You decide if you need to take a break. We got this. Shh. Lift, point, flex, pull in, press out, lower. Lift, point, flex, pull in, press out, lower. Keep it going. How's it going? Are we working it? Nobody's watching, right? You're just doing. Just doing. If you just joined us, just jump in wherever you are. All right, we're doing Pilates Fusion today. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1. You're like, please get me out of this. Lift your hips up, walk it back. Come into a standing forward bend. Let all the tension come out of your neck, shoulders. Breathe through it. Good. All right, walk your hands forward. Good. Soften your knees down. Give yourself a nice cat stretch. Round it out. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, curve. Inhale, lengthen the spine. 2 more times on your own time. Good, and then we're setting up for our next exercise. Good, and around. Okay, so I'm going to turn to face you. Now, we're going to do something a little different here. All right, we're going to do the same arm as leg lifting. So take your right arm forward, right? Shift into your left, but don't lean left. Just shift into the left to pick up the right leg. What? Good. Now, you want to have the arm and leg going straight out from the body. Straight out from the body. So even though we're on the same arm as leg, try not to open up and rotate. Stay right here. We're going to rotate in a minute. So you want to square this hip down if you can. Good. Now open up and let your bottom leg rotate. So the leg that's lifted, let's try and get it to hip height. Head goes out in line with your spine. Breathe. I'm getting kisses. I'm getting kisses. Okay. Okay, thank you, Cooper. Okay. Hold it there. Breathe into it. Good. Reach the arm up overhead. Now bend in, extend out. So we come in and reach. In and reach. Keep it going. Bend it in, extend it out. Whew. So good. For 4. Good. 3. Last 2. 1. Take that hand down. Turn towards the floor. Square up the hips. Square it up. Small break. Small break. Walk your hands diagonally forward. Lower the forearms down. Keep that leg lifted. And now press ups. So it's a tricep press up with the leg lifted. Now I know your glutes are already working. So now we're just isometrically fatiguing them as we do a press up. If you want more load, walk your hands further forward. Come more into a push-up position from the knee. Right? Are you starting to feel the triceps work? Getting in here. Getting under their arms there for 4. For 3. For 2. Your hands do not move. Lift up. Pull that leg in. Walk in. Curve your spine. Oh. That and the release. Now we've got to do the other side. Okay, leg goes out. Same arm as leg lifts. Okay, so try and square your shoulders best you can to the floor. And also square your hips as best you can so that we're not rotating too much here. Trying to keep everything level so that the trunk, the core, all the muscles have to work to stabilize. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I'm going to go the other way so that I'm not back to you. Good, hold, hold, hold. Are we squared up? Open up. Let that back leg rotate to where it's comfortable. Pick up that top leg to hip height. So look down your leg to your heel. Can you pick it up? Hold it there. That's flexibility and strength. Reach out, hold. Breathe. Bend it in, extend. Bend it in, extend. Keep it going, everybody. Bend it in, extend. Nice work. Stay with it. Now it's going to be interesting. Is it your bottom leg fatiguing or your top leg fatiguing? And for everybody, it's a little bit different. So just observe, like, which is the one that's fatiguing? The one that's moving for me or the one that's holding me? Right? 2 more, maybe both. Both. Good. Hold. Breathe. Okay. Keep that leg lifted. Rotate back in and square up your hips. Good. Now walk your hands slightly forward and you're going to lower down and press up. So it's a tricep press. Tricep press. Now if that's too easy, walk your arms further forward. Right? So you find that place where you're like, oh, that's challenging for me. Maybe you have to lean a little bit further forward into it, but you find a place where you're like, okay, that's tough. That's tough. Keep it going. Keep it working. Yeah? All right, pressing up. Hands stay glued down. You're doing what's called a press up, a tricep press up. Last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and bringing the hands in, bend your knee, and come into cat stretch. Round it out. Oh. Good. And release. Okay, so coming around, seated position. Seated position. Okay, legs are out. Yeah, here we go. All right, reach out to round back. Now right here, if you're feeling like, oh, I need some support. My back feels a little stiff. Hands back behind your thighs. Roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back. My back's a little stiff from some of the workout, so just assist yourself in the first few reps because we want to get good mobility. Inhale, bend your knees if you need to. Roll up, roll, 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 roll. Reach past your toes, and then roll up. Roll back again. So roll back. So I'm going to play with Pilates teaser, but it won't be exactly the teaser. It'll be a play off of teaser from Pilates. You decide where you want to go. Roll yourself all the way back up. Okay, then lift back up. All right, bend your knees, lean back. Progress, progress, progress. You decide how far you want to take it. All right, so from here, arms out. Good. You're going to keep that nice long spine. From here, roll the pelvis. So you roll the pelvis first, then you roll back all the way, arms overhead. Good. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, roll up. Roll, 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 roll. And then inhale, sit up tall. Okay, so second time, same thing. Lean back, arms out, arms reach to make it a little bit more challenging. Roll the pelvis. Roll, 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 all the way. Good. Then inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, tuck your chin, roll it up. All right, that's option 2. Okay, inhale, come up. Option 3, one leg up. Lean back, reach up, roll. Shh. Try and keep your leg that's lifted absolutely still, right? Inhale to the ceiling, exhale, curl. Try not to use momentum, use your strength. Reach for the ankle and place it down. Other leg, lift, lean, roll. Shh. Right, again, if you're saying, I liked it when I had my feet down, you can keep that option. Curl. Shh, 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 shh. Reach for your ankle, and come up. Okay, option 5. Or 4 or 5, depending on how you look at it. Legs up. Balancing on the back of the sitting bones. Let go, hold. All right, inhale, lift. Exhale, roll. Shh. Roll, 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 roll. Try to keep your legs where they are. Inhale to the ceiling, exhale, curl up. Shh. Reach for the outside of the ankles, and come up. Shall we go on? All right, you can stay with that. Or let's stretch it out a little bit. Take a hold of one leg. Extend and lengthen it out. So lift and lengthen. Okay, so straight leg now. Let go, reach up, and roll. Shh. Oh, yes. All the way back. All the way up. Good. Curl, 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 curl. Reach for the ankle and rest. Other leg. Lift. Stretch it out to begin with so you get some mobility there. All right, then lean back. Reach or reach. Roll, 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 roll. All the way. Inhale to the ceiling. Exhale, curl. Curl, 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 curl to the ankle and rest. You know where we're going. Straight legs. Both legs. You decide. Lean back. Lift up. Okay, breathe. Let go. Reach up. Exhale, roll. Roll into it. Shh. Breathe out as you curl up. Shh. Roll, 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 roll. Lift and rest. Should we do it again? Yes, you choose it. Last one, your choice. Whichever way you want to go. And go. Shh. Roll it, 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 reach it, and curl. Up, 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 up. Now alternate leg lowers. All right, you can go bent knee or straight leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in and up. Oh, forearms down. You'll catch your breath quickly because it won't be for long. One leg up, opposite leg behind. Cross the ankles. We're going to do a cross step down. Open, go lower. Open, go lower. Open, hold. Open, come up. Open, come up. Open and hold. Open, come down. Open, lower. One more. Open, come up. Now if you're saying that's not good for my back, I can't seem to keep my abdominals contracted to stabilize my pelvis, right? You can do a cross, in, in, in. So bent knee or straight leg. Sometimes a straight leg is too much pull because the hip flexors pull on the core. Where are we at? Are you up? Are you down? Let's finish one more rep. I have no idea. Typically in a class I check where you're at. But anyway, wherever you are, you are. Good, then hug the knees in and roll back. Oh, and just gently rock side to side. Okay, so feet to the floor. Let your low back just rest. So it's resting. It's not pressing, it's resting. Right leg comes up. Find length in that leg by drawing the leg towards the chest. Now try and keep the pelvis of the right hip down and feel as though the right hip crease presses away from your ribs. So the right hip crease is moving towards the end of the mat. That's going to give you more elongation in the back of the leg. Bend the knee and the other leg. So we need a little bit of elongation for where we're going next. Okay, so take your right leg straight out, heel drives down, left leg is bent. We're going to go into a split bridge. One leg straight, one leg bent. The right heel stays down, arms down by your side, lift up into a bridge. Now you're not going to lift very high because that one leg is straight. Do you feel that? Yeah, so you're pushing into the bent knee, right? The heel of the straight leg is down. I just need you to find these muscles. Because sometimes what happens is when we get into the big moves, some of the big muscles take over. I want these deep stabilizers in the hip complex to do the work, and then lower down. Let's switch legs. All right, so the heel of the straight leg stays down. You drive the hips up with the bent leg. The bent knee is driving up. Now really feel what has to work to drive up. Now it's going to be hard to get very high because the leg is straight. That's okay. It's not about how high you get right now. It's about turning it on. Turning it on. Good. And then release. Bend both legs in. Okay, so arms can be by your side or arms can be up. Shoulder blades are nice and wide. Inhale here as you exhale, push into the feet to lift your hips up and come into your bridge. So in your bridge, right, I always think of it, I don't know why, the visualization for me, stay up there by the way, is a children's slide, right? You know the old plastic slides you have for your little kids when they're toddlers, right? And the staircase is up your shins and then they slide down to your shoulders. So the staircase is of your shins, you slide down to your shoulders. The arms are up overhead. So you want to try and create that diagonal line from the knee to the shoulder. Good. So maybe you need to walk your heels in closer, maybe they're a little bit further apart, but let's lift the heels up. Lift the heels up. Oh, your calves are going to talk to you. Lower the hips down to just a hover and then lift up. If your muscles cramp, just go into a stretch. Flex your foot, it might be your calf that's cramps or your hamstring, right? Because we're working all along the posterior chain, from your calves to your gluteals, or to your hamstrings, to your gluteals, to your spinal muscles. So these are the posterior chain muscles that are endurance muscles, and they should be strong to keep us up against gravity. Two more. Good. And now lift up. Now imagine you've got balloons underneath your feet. You're going to compress down without touching down and then lifting. Compress, lift. Compress, lift. Compress, lift. So the heels are going down without touching the floor. It's kind of halfway down and lifting. Halfway down and lifting. But I'd like you to put some tension in there so that it isn't like the feet are just going up and down without any intention. You want to really feel like you're pressing and lifting and pressing. Two more. One more. And hold up. Let the arms float down. Good. Let the heels come down. Drive the heels down, toes up. Can you lift the toes up? Good. Now take your right leg halfway out. Not straight, not bent. Good. And then lift the opposite leg. What? Lower and lift. So we're mechanically at a disadvantage here. When the leg is a little bit further out, right, the bones of your shin are not vertical, and now we have to work a little bit harder through this leg. Are you feeling that? So the heel is driving down, the toes are up. Okay, so I'm putting you in a mechanically disadvantaged position. You're almost there though. For 4, 3, 2, 1, lower your hips down. Walk your feet back into where you normally would be for your bridge. Come back up. Okay, shins are about vertical, right? So now the left leg goes out halfway, not straight, not in that ideal position. Here, lift, lower and lift. So again, we're driving at a disadvantage from that heel. So the heel of the supporting leg really presses down to drive the hips up, right? Working it there. You guys, we're almost done already. How come the time goes so fast? Last 4, last 3. You guys are having fun, right? 2, 1, lower down, hug your knees into your chest. Just release. Just release, breathe through it. You're not really done though. We have to finish with a little bit of core focused work. More traditional, legs are out. Good, from here, pull the rib cage into your body, curl yourself up and reach past your legs. Hands can come behind your head if you prefer. Slight chin tuck. Good. Lower one leg down towards the floor. Good. So we're going to windmill the legs. So they're going to go out and around, out and up, out and in, out and up. Now you can say, I'm going to do a bent knee windmill. It's kind of a funky windmill, right? So have a little bit of external rotation as you go around, but then bring the legs back to neutral every single time. For 8, for 7, this is your grand finale. Keep that core contracted. Keep the abdominal muscles pulling in. Are we ready to finish? I am a terrible counter. Hi, Joelle. Welcome back again. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. So good. So good. And then just gently rock side to side. Legs go up towards the ceiling. Point and flex the ankles. Good. Circle the ankles out and around. All right, so Pilates fusion. We bring in traditional and non-traditional exercises from Pilates, the Pilates mat repertoire. Good, and then bend your knees in. Okay, so feet to the floor because it is Pilates. We finish with complete control. Arms towards the ceiling. Tuck your chin, roll up. Roll, 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 roll. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, extend your legs straight out. Come into a forward bend. Good, in your forward bend, take a deep breath in. Exhale, let the tension go. Good, and then roll yourself up to tall seated. Good. So bend both knees to one side. Bend both knees to one side, come up to kneeling. Take one leg out to the side, turn the toes up towards the ceiling. So the leg that's straight, toes are up towards the ceiling, side bend over into that side. Breathe through it. Inhale up, exhale, go away from it. Inhale, lift, exhale, over. Inhale, lift, exhale, over. Inhale, center, exhale, and come down. Let's switch sides. Cooper really is, he's bored with me now. He's so bored with his workouts, right? He's like, who are you talking to? I think that's what's going through his head. It's like, are you talking to me? Because if you're talking to me, I'm coming, but then you don't pay any attention to me when I come over, right? It's a very weird thing for him. Me talking to no one. It's like, why is my mother doing that? And come to center. Step 1 foot forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open up. Take a deep breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale and open. And enjoy your Easter weekend as we wrap this up today. Just some words of encouragement. Just remember we're all in this together. So however you're celebrating your Easter, I completely forgot until this morning that it's Easter tomorrow. So I'm doing last minute Easter planning right now. So I'm doing Easter egg hunt like we did when my kids were little, even though they're like 15 and 22. We're gonna make it fun, Easter egg hunting. Hopefully you've got something fun planned. Have some joy, have some laughs, and have a great rest of your weekend. So tomorrow is a day of rest. No class tomorrow, back on Monday. Bye.